Tyra Banks is back on the catwalk, and she's not tiptoeing in with celery sticks. At 50 years old, the supermodel, TV host, entrepreneur, and newly crowned ice cream queen is rewriting the rules of what it means to eat like a runway icon. And spoiler alert, it does not involve calorie counting or lettuce leaves masquerading as meals. She's not here for diets, detoxes, or those sneaky just a nibble lies. She's here to eat well, live joyfully, and microwave her bagels like a queen. Let's break down what Tyra Banks really eats in a day and why her no-nonsense, full-flavor approach might be the glow-up we all needed. Breakfast. Tyra kicks off her mornings like a flavor wizard. She doesn't just drink coffee, she customizes it. Instead of plain beans, she reaches for vanilla or caramel-infused varieties to elevate her morning brew. Her caffeine loyalty also extends to matcha, because when your energy's gotta match your schedule, you need options. But the real breakfast showstopper, her bagel routine. Tyra doesn't simply toast and spread, no. She scoops out the inside of her bagel, forming a fluffy bread bowl of sorts. Then she dives into her tub of whipped cream cheese like it owes her money and fills the bagel to the brim. The final move, a quick microwave session to transform it into a molten, creamy delight. It's the culinary equivalent of turning your slippers into stilettos. Lunch. Tyra's midday fuel doesn't always happen at a table with candles and cloth napkins. Between running businesses, parenting, and occasionally walking runways again, she often grabs whatever's handy. But that doesn't mean she's settling. Her office snack box is practically legendary, stocked with everything from crunchy bean chips to cauliflower puffs to classic corn chips. And let's not forget the star player, cashews. Tyra is unapologetically nuts for cashews, praising their rich taste and satisfying crunch. If snacks were an Olympic event, she'd be a gold medalist. When she does manage to sit down for lunch, it's usually at a local diner, not a five-star palace with microgreens and edible flowers, an actual diner. The kind with laminated menus and fries that don't pretend to be sweet potatoes. In fact, she once called diners a girl's best friend, which is the most relatable thing a supermodel has ever said. The fast food taste test tradition. Here's where things get really fun and honestly kind of legendary. Tyra Banks doesn't just eat burgers, she studies them. She embarks on what can only be described as a burger-based research mission, where she visits several fast food joints, grabs the same type of burger from each place, and compares them like she's hosting her own version of Top Chef. Drive-through edition. The scoring? Entirely based on her taste buds, and those things have judged a lot of flavors over the years. We're talking full-on evaluations here. The bun-to-meat ratio, crispiness of lettuce, tang of the sauce, melt of the cheese, and whether or not the pickles are just along for the ride, or actually adding something. It's not calorie conscious, it's conscious eating, the kind where flavor and fun matter more than macros. She's got a notebook, a mission, and probably a side of fries to help cleanse her palate. It's not just fast food anymore, it's a full-blown experience. And leave it to Tyra to make a simple burger run feel like a Michelin-starred field trip. Snacks. If snacking were an art form, Tyra would have her own exhibit at the MoMA. She keeps a snack box in her office that could rival a convenience store, except it's a curated mix of health-conscious and flavor-packed options. Think natural licorice, various veggie chips, and an unapologetic amount of cashews. But the crown jewel of her snack repertoire, candied bacon. And no, this is not your average Sunday brunch side. Tyra makes hers by brushing bacon with a blend of sriracha and maple syrup, then hits it with cracked black pepper before baking. The result? A smoky sweet, spicy salty slab of joy. It's almost like candy, she says, and she's right. It's meat candy. Dinner. When the evening rolls around, Tyra goes all out. Dinner is less about routine and more about ritual. She and her son have a delicious little tradition where they order the same dish like tacos or burgers from different restaurants and do side-by-side taste tests. It's like a family game night, but with guacamole and rating systems. We line them up and score them, she explained. That way, they know exactly which spot wins the next dinner order. It's methodical. It's delicious. It's giving Michelin Guide, Home Edition. Tyra believes dinner should be fun, a bit indulgent, and definitely worth looking forward to. If the world adopted this approach, we'd all be a lot happier and possibly full of tacos. Dessert. Now let's talk about dessert, aka the part of Tyra's day that doubles as a business. She didn't just launch an ice cream company, she launched an experience. Her brand, Smize and Dream, offers wildly creative flavors paired with surprise treats hidden inside the scoop. Yes, hidden, because Tyra doesn't just want you to eat dessert. She wants you to go on an emotional journey. She calls ice cream one of her favorite things in the world, and honestly, that feels correct. When she announced her brand, she said it wasn't enough to just offer amazing flavors. She wanted to create something that surprises and delights. And given the fact that you might bite into chocolate chunk and find a cookie dough treasure chest in the middle, we'd say mission accomplished. Tyra's take on diet culture. If you are wondering where she stands on traditional dieting, it's not with the lettuce lovers. Tyra once famously declared that diets are a bunch of baloney, and she stuck to that belief like melted cheese on a grilled sandwich. She doesn't count calories, and she certainly doesn't deprive herself in the name of shrinking a dress size. "I used to feel like my body was not mine," she once said in an interview, reflecting on the intense scrutiny she faced during her early modeling years. Tyra's been called too thin, too big, too bold, and too everything in between. But these days, she only aims for one thing: feeling good in her own skin. She even opened up about weighing 25 pounds more than she did on a major magazine cover, and not caring one bit. That kind of honesty is a breath of fresh air in an industry where filters and food plans are more common than carbs. From runway to real talk. Tyra's approach isn't about restriction, it's about rhythm. She knows what makes her feel good and what throws her off balance. There's no rigid structure, no 10-step cleanse, and no desperate carrot sticks wrapped in saran wrap. Just intentional choices, moments of indulgence, and enough bacon to start a brunch movement. She's a mom, a mogul, and a media legend, and yet she still finds joy in simple pleasures like diner food, mystery ice cream bites, and burgers with a side of laughs. That's not just health, that's harmony. Why her diet works. There's something quietly revolutionary about Tyra's eating habits. They're not about chasing size zero, mastering macros, or detoxing your soul through kale. Instead, they're grounded in flexibility, joy, and tuning into what her body wants on any given day. And let's be real. The model who built America's Next Top Model probably knows a thing or two about what it takes to feel fabulous. She's not selling a weight loss plan or a miracle shake. She's showing us that you can love food, enjoy it fully, and still live a healthy, radiant life. If Tyra's unapologetic love for bagels, burgers, and bacon brought a smile to your face, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more celeb routines that keep it real and delicious. Got a favorite Tyra snack moment? Drop it in the comments, we want to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and remember, food should be fun, fabulous, and full of flavor.